Opening shot of soldiers marching towards the battlefield. Narrator, war. It is a word that evokes images of destruction, suffering, and loss. Yet throughout history, war has been a part of the human experience, and it continues to shape our world today. Cut to footage of soldiers fighting in a war zone. Narrator, war is the ultimate expression of conflict, a violent struggle between opposing forces. It is a test of strength, strategy, and endurance that can last for months, years, or even decades. Cut to an interview with a military historian. Military historian. War has been a part of human history for as long as we can remember. From ancient times to the present day, people have fought for land, resources, and power. Cut to footage of different wars throughout history. Narrator. From the battles of ancient Greece to the world wars of the 20th century, war has shaped the course of history and left a lasting impact on the world we live in today. Cut to an interview with a soldier. Soldier. War is a difficult and challenging experience, both physically and emotionally. It requires discipline, courage, and sacrifice. Cut to footage of soldiers training. Narrator. Before going to war, soldiers undergo rigorous training to prepare for the challenges they will face. They must be physically fit, mentally strong, and well-versed in the tactics and strategies of modern warfare. Cut to an interview with a military strategist. Military strategist. War is not just about fighting battles. It is about understanding the enemy, anticipating their moves, and using tactics and strategies to gain an advantage. Cut to footage of military operations. Narrator. From aerial bombing campaigns to covert operations, modern warfare involves a wide range of tactics and strategies designed to achieve specific objectives. Cut to an interview with a war correspondent. War correspondent. As a war correspondent, I have seen firsthand the human cost of war. The suffering, the loss, and the devastation that it can cause are heartbreaking. Cut to footage of war-torn cities and refugee camps. Narrator. War has a profound impact on both the soldiers who fight it and the civilians who are caught in the crossfire. It can lead to displacement, famine, and disease, and can cause long-lasting trauma and psychological damage. Cut to an interview with a peace activist. Peace activist. While war may sometimes be necessary, we must never forget the cost that it exacts. We must work to prevent war whenever possible, and to find peaceful solutions to conflicts. Cut to footage of peace marches and protests. Narrator. From anti-war protests to international peacekeeping efforts, there are many ways in which people work to promote peace and prevent war. Closing shot of soldiers saluting a fallen comrade. Narrator. War may be a part of the human experience, but it is also a reminder of the terrible cost of conflict. We must work to ensure that the sacrifices made by those who fight in wars are never in vain, and that we continue to strive for a more peaceful and just world.